How do you turn a one-story house into a two-story home for a family who has outgrown their current space? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for a Sims 4 remodel and house expansion. Let me give my normal disclaimer. I do not edit my voiceovers when I do speed builds, cast creations, or remodels. So please forgive my ums, ahs, stuttering, bumbling, any coughing or sniffling, and my slow southern United States drawl. Guys, this is for my Pinocchio series. It's part of my fairy tale adventures. Every season is a new story. And Penn Oak, or as you would know him as Pinocchio, he started off as a ghost and he had a journey to become a real man. Along that journey, he met Stacy, the woman who is now his wife. He is in love, and from the time that Stacy moved in, she has been remodeling the house. Now, I am going to link the original house and build at the very end of this video because, baby, it was nice, but it was run down. It has seen better days. This was easily explained because Penn was a ghost for 70 to 80 years. It took him a long time to complete his soul's journey and come back to life. So now he's back. Stacy is in full remodel mode. I keep alluding to during the series that Stacy is not finished. Well, we are preparing for a time jump. The next episode you see, and I'm not going to tell you how far we're jumping ahead, but you know from what you've seen that they've had one baby, and the house was 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The second bedroom was a decent size. We had made it into a nursery, as you can kind of see when I dropped downstairs using the Wonderland kit. But guys, we have a growing family. We need more space, and also Penn's business was also being shared with the tiny living room. So I want to make the whole downstairs, the living room, and business together. Then I'm gonna move the master bedroom upstairs, which is what you see at the bottom left hand side of the screen, or kind of middle actually. And then where I had that second bed is going to be the kitchen. That is the tan room. And I put one more master bathroom upstairs. So the kids will have an ensuite bathroom downstairs still. But the other bathroom downstairs, I'm going to make it accessible for people who visit the business. So I can stop hopefully worrying about them peeing in our house. Guys, and I'm putting the office upstairs. That's the room with the curved wall with the door on the curve. So this is a nice expansion. I'm adding a total of 4 rooms upstairs, one being a really big room. I think I'm going to move Penn's gemology table upstairs, and that is how he makes his money now. The business that he had before, he didn't change the name, but it went to Stacy when he was reborn, and Stacy transferred it back to Penn. Now at the time she didn't know that it was the same man she had dated, because something about when he came back, she couldn't even remember her ghostly boyfriend's name, and it wasn't anybody she could tell about it. But Stacy is mystical, so she kind of went with the flow. But once Penn got ready to propose to her, once he had come back to life a couple of episodes ago, he actually made it known, like, look, it's me and I was your boyfriend. To prove it, he did a transcendent woohoo with her in Mount Kamarebi in the Zen Garden Stones. So yeah, he proved it, of course. So anyway, it was actually kind of a wow but sweet moment. So I am putting a balcony outside of their room. Everything on the balcony is white. I'm trying to give each room its own color. The bedroom is black, the balcony is white, the furniture, and also the kitchen. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the same counter. So I think the kitchen is going to be gray. And you see I got those counters sitting outside. I'm adding windows. This house is heated by radiators, and it is cooled by window units. I do have a thermostat in the house because you can sync the units. Check out my pro tips. I'll show you how to do that in the pro tips. I'm talking about linking 50 things to this video. So guys, this is the kitchen. Actually gonna add a few counters, but not many. I had some counters downstairs, but not this many. I'm gonna put cabinets back in. And you can see the backsplash. I'm going to put that around the kitchen because I had a couple of those panels downstairs. And also, I am going to have to put a stove in at some point because I have a cooktop on top of the counter. I am using the Cool Kitchen stuff counters and cabinets. I really love the cabinets in that kit because, and the counters too, because you see how you can see all the different dishes and stuff inside. It is one of my favorite sets. It's close. It's close, but it's one of my favorites. This is the dining table. I'm putting at an angle. I'm going to ultimately switch it out because I think that I'm going to put a gray table. There's not a whole lot of options for small gray tables, but we're going to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to put at least one island counter so I can get just a couple of seats over here because I think that Stacy may have some more parties. Penn did a few, but not because he likes it. He actually was really the personality that didn't like to be around many people while he was a ghost. But since he has been back to life, he has really, guys, found himself living differently. He let go of all the anger that he had from his death. He let go of all of those bad feelings and he had to let the anger go to actually get back to life because anger is how he died. If he had come back to life the same way, then guess what? He probably would have repeated his past mistakes and died from anger again. So he had a new wife. And now, well, he had one after he came back. He's got a new baby where you left off. I won't spoil the other changes. He is so close to the Ultimate Horse Championship. He's got his horse Gemini. I will tell you that by the time you see the time jump, Gemini has aged up to an elder. The horses live so long, even on normal lifespan. And the Sims is crazy. So Gemini Oak, like Gemini Cricket, get it? So yeah, guys, Gemini has been doing well. We have a couple of bronze medals we need to get to gold. And then we can go to the Ultimate Horse Championship. I'm moving the couch back to make more space in the living room. And I'm putting the mudroom bench in to give the people that come as patrons to the business. I'm giving them more space to just sit when they're thinking about what jewelry to buy. Penn doesn't open his store a whole lot because life is hectic, but he makes good money out the jewelry, and he's making sometimes thousands of dollars off of each piece. At this point, he is creating quality pieces. He tries to do some cheaper pieces and some really expensive pieces to balance out so that he gets a wide range of customers. Now, you see me moving the nursery over to the bigger room. This used to be the master bed. So as the child grows up, she, and her name's Parker, she will have an in-suite bathroom here. The bathroom right here in the center, or now is actually at the top of the screen. That's the one I have made compatible so that people who visit the business can access it, because before they did not have a bathroom. They needed to go home to do that, okay? So this should make them more comfortable and willing to stay around longer. That bookshelf in the back is not functional. It's from the Wonderland kit. And guys, you can see it all the way in the room, but it comes through the front and back of the wall. So I think it's fine. They're cut out by the stairs. It took me a long time to find a place to put the stairs. I put that random table downstairs because I think sometimes they'll bake or something. So guys, this is where we're going to wrap it. These are the pictures instead of our normal walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed this remodel. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye-bye.